Do you know what really annoys me? Well, it's not like annoying me, it just, like, I don't know how to explain it. It like bothers me a lot how to explain it? How the community and society can be so narrow-minded, is that what you say? So uneducated in a certain subject, so they take the piss out of it so much. Like, for example, I got given loads of shit because I don't identify under the 2 genders that there are. Like, yeah, there's male and female, but because I don't identify as them, I got given loads of shit by other YouTubers saying that, like, just saying horrible stuff. But it really bugs me because you don't know someone's, like, past and the shoes they walked in, the things they've been through and everything, like literally everything makes you who you are. But I don't listen to them, but yeah. But like how people can judge by me saying I don't identify as a gender, that's literally what I said. And people can be like, oh, there's 2 genders, but until you don't feel like you match any of them genders, no one really understands. I think it's the same with everything. No one understands what it's like to joke about cancer and stuff until you've actually lost someone to cancer. Like, I don't know what it's like to lose someone from cancer, but I can imagine it's extremely difficult. But it's really annoying because I can't say what it is because they're like, shit would go down. But basically, from another YouTuber, they started crap with me because they didn't believe that you could not be, how do I explain it? They didn't believe that you could not identify as a gender. So because they presumed I was a boy and I was like, I don't identify as any, because I wake up in the morning and it literally, this is 2 minutes so far already. It literally just depends on how I wake up. I can wake up in the morning and I will want to wear a skirt. I can wake up in the morning and I will want to wear a shirt and my hand. General boy clothes, which I'm in boy shop. Oh, that's another thing that annoys me. The genders have specific shops. Like, for example, New Look. There's New Look and then there's New Look Men. Then it really annoys me actually, because New Look is seen as a girl shop, but for me, gender roles don't exist. For me, this is legit just my state of mind. For me, it's what people prefer, and if you see a man in a dress or a boy in a dress, they're the same people. Wow, same gender as well. If you see a girl in a suit or a boy in a dress, that shouldn't define their sexuality or gender identity. It should just be like, wow, they're happy, just let them be. It just really annoys me, and that is literally my rant over for today's vlog. I'm not putting this into my vlog because the rant videos are too long. Like, I rant too much because I have strong thoughts on things. Like, I have extremely strong thoughts on anything to do with LGBT or mental health, or like, if someone brought up a subject, I would go so into depth with it. Like, love films, like, they're a myth because they don't show you the real facts about love. Like, love is not just about travelling the world and stuff. There is domestic abuse and it's not seen enough in love films. Like, all love films are like fairy tale, but that's not how, I don't even want to go on about love films, they're awful. But yeah, it's not how society is. It's not, it may have been how it was like 100+ years ago or back then, but it's not how it is now. And what really bugs me about love films, none of them are like the same sex. Like, I've never watched a love film where it's the same sex. So growing up, I did not know what LGBT was. I did not know the concept or anything about LGBT until I was 16. I'm in college now, but at the beginning of year 11 is when I first started realising that I was into girls. I did not know, well, I knew obviously, but I didn't know it was a thing because I didn't know anyone gay. I didn't know anyone gay, like, literally. Like, I know a few of my friends were like into, like, all my friends are like into opposite sex. So for me, the same sex relationships, no, that was a no-go for me. But like, in year 11 I realised, do you know how I realised I was gay, but into girls? It's because a good looking teacher came to my school and she identifies as a lesbian, and she inspired me to come out, and so did my brother-in-law, because he had a brother who was gay, but he's a lot older, so I couldn't see what it was like for a teenager going through it, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? But this school teacher came to my school, and she was gay, and like, I'm not like being horrible, but you could like, I don't know how to explain it, but what people call the gay girl or the dyke or something, that's what she was. Like, I'm not saying it's horrible to be a dyke, but like, she was openly gay, like, she had a wife and children and stuff, and yeah. But I heard, like, I got into a few arguments because she was gay, and I knew that I was gay. Like, I knew that I was gay, and I didn't want to, like, accept myself for it. So when these bunch of, like, I think they were like year 9 at the time, or year 10. Well, I was year 11 anyway, and I hadn't come out. I hadn't even like thought about coming out or anything, but I knew that I was like into girls. So these bunch of girls were picking on this teacher, like, without her realising, like, saying homophobic comments, and I was like, and I just, like, I had got into a massive argument with these girls. I was like, people can be who themselves, love is love. And then I realised, like, actually, I think I might actually be into girls. Like, I knew that I was into girls, but I didn't know, if you know what I mean. Like, I knew I didn't like boys, but I didn't know I would like girls, because I'd never experienced love with a girl. Does that make sense? Like, I'd never, like, spoken to a girl in that way, like what people call talking. Does that make sense? But I think because, like, PDL, oh crap, I don't know what that stands for. Is it personal development learning? But when I was learning sex ed, it was all like hetero sex and everything but heteros, and so in school it's not taught enough about like finding yourselves, and like in school I did not know what transgender was or being born in the wrong body. I did not know any of that existed. So me growing up feeling like a boy, to me that was like wrong. I was absolutely wrong, until I met a YouTuber, but I didn't meet them, called Aaron, and then like the stories he told was like Pucker, oh my god. But it makes you realise that when you see teenagers going through stuff, that it is a thing. When you're a teenager yourself and you see other teenagers going through stuff roughly the same age, that in our day and age that it is a thing. And because like my nan, she's obviously a lot older than me, and she, like, when she was younger, gay wasn't a thing. So it's just how you grow up. It's like the environment. Like, I don't believe that people should be judged by their skin colour, their skin colour, their sexuality, their gender identity, anything. If a boy wants to wear a skirt, let him. If a girl wants to wear a suit, let him. Like, I just want everyone to be happy, and I know it's not going to happen, but if I could like, if I had a say in the gender roles, then I would. Like, they would not exist. I'm not saying you won't be born with a penis or vagina. You'll be born with one, yes, but it doesn't mean you have to go under that gender. If you don't want to go under that gender, you don't want to go under that gender. This is a long ass video. This ain't even got started yet. I'm only at 5. Wait till I get to a 10. It'll be like an hour long. Trust me. But yeah, I think, like, I don't know the like percentage, but a lot of people like in the past have committed suicide from bullying, and like I never really hear of like bullying about like shoes or anything anymore. I hear about like racism, homophobic comments, transphobic comments. Can't think of anything else what I hear about. But for example, I was with my ex once, and we were walking down the street, and we were like, I identified as transgender at one point, because that's what I thought I came under before I knew anything else. Like, literally, I felt like a boy. Right, this is my transgender story. I felt like a boy once, not like once, but I had this thought in my head that I wanted to be a boy. I wanted to fully transition. I wanted to do everything that a normal boy does. But so I only knew transgender, gay. No, I literally knew LGBT. I didn't know there was anything else. So I knew lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgender. They're literally the 4 things I knew other than straight. And male and female, of course. But so I never heard of these things before until year 11. And that's when I educated myself on them. No one else like told me about them. A few YouTubers did, yeah. But so I came out as transgender, not knowing that I could not identify as any gender, because I didn't know what I was. Like, I still don't know what I am now, but this is going to be such a long video. But can't remember where I'm going now. But so I came out as transgender, and then I just didn't know anything else, so I stayed as that. But anyway, I was walking down the street once with my ex-boyfriend. I was identifying as a boy at this point, and they were trans as well, so they were identifying as a boy as well. And we was walking down the street on our way to our LGBT group, and we had, I think it was like his college friends or something, but and we walked past him and they was like she, and to me, like, I know it's only like a 3-letter word, but that could like make a big difference in someone's life. I just got a reminder to upload to YouTube. Love it. But like, that can make a big difference in someone's life, and I just think you saying that one word which makes laughter to you can give depression to someone else. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying, oh my god, they like got depressed over it, but it can have a big negative influence on them coming out and feeling comfortable in their body and stuff. And I don't know why I'm even making a rant video. I'm just really rambling today. So yeah, I just literally, I don't even know why I recorded this, but peace out and stay strong. Be happy.